your stuff about Hoda is on point. I can speak to that personally.
Thank you. Hoda, Maria Shriver, Oprah, who has just become a robot, a shell of herself, Gayle King, these women, they all speak in these generalities, in these very vague platitudes about, Megyn, if I said to you, you know what, Megyn? I am my most authentic self, and I am on this journey that has led me to a place where I just live in joy. I mean, I would hope you would take me for an MRI. You know, like, what does that sound like?
Well,
it actually sounds like a fully directional person, like an undirectional person, right? A directionless person, as you just said. Like, I don't know what I should understand what you're talking about in 5 words or less, right?
Yes. No, and that's how they were. I mean, I told the story before, but one day I went to NBC and we had to do a roundtable discussion on happiness. It was like me, Hoda, Savannah, Jenna. I mean, it was like the whole brain trust. And the question was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your average happiness level? Like, how happy are you generally day to day? And I was like, I don't know, like 6.5, maybe. And they were like, what? They're all looking, they're like, I'm a 10. I'm like, you fucking liars. This is such bullshit. Who's running around every day like, I'm a 10. I mean, I can hit 10, but I'm like, a 10 happiness every day, I call bullshit. And P.S., if that were true, then we wouldn't be seeing Hoda with her stupid Making Space app trying to work on everyone else's happiness because it's such a dark, dark world. You need Hoda to see you through.
Let alone people on morning television. Okay, so the morning television cesspool, I adore this. This is a frequent target. So the other day, the Today Show, you know, it's like Craig Melvoin, who just like they slotted him in, you know, Melvin, excuse me. It's terrible. And then he's got these two, Dylan Dreyer, who's like a very generic cookie cutter. And then a third one, I can't remember. But anyway, they were supposed to be doing a segment like they had just come back from Alaska. They were doing a segment about what great friends they are. And they had brought Craig back something from the airport gift shop. And Craig, they start talking about how when they travel for work as NBC colleagues for the Today Show, Craig doesn't want to talk to any of them. He makes it very clear. He puts on the headphones, he puts on the sleep mask, and he's like, don't sit next to me. And they started talking about how none of them can actually stand each other off the air while they're smiling through it, to the point where Al Roker says, you guys realize we're on the air, correct? So I love it. Keep giving me all of the advice, all of the pro tips for living my best, most self-actualized life through morning television, where typically the pro tip is like, oh my God, Chris McMillan the other day, Jen Aniston's hairstylist was cutting Jenna into a bob.
I heard you talk about this.
What do you say to the average woman out there who wants to go get her hair changed up? And he goes, well, you know what you should do? You should find a picture of a celebrity and you should put it on your phone, and then you should bring it to your hairstylist.
Wait, hold on. Stand by. Writing this down. Picture, phone. Okay, got it. Thank you. I'm so glad I tuned in. It's such powerful.
Right. What would you have done otherwise? You know, these are the pro tips that they're really, yeah.
And then you pointed out, and you're on the nerve, that there's somebody off camera when Jenna, I guess she's getting her hair at the time cut into a bob, saying like, "You're so brave. You're so brave." She stormed the beach at Normandy now because she had some inches taken off her hair.
She's such a badass. Like, she's a regular Johnny Cash getting a bob. It was Leslie Bibb. I don't know if you guys watched season 3 of The White Lotus, but it's one of those.
Okay. Yeah, I did watch season 3. Which one of those 3 women who were so nasty to each other? Those 3? Mm-hmm. Okay, mm-hmm. That was another.
She was the conservative Texan.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Okay. We are days away from what has been dubbed by some the Rio Reset, what some worry could be a threat to the U.S. dollar's global dominance in over 80 years. On July 6th, BRICS nations, that's Russia, China, India, and Iran, and some more, are expected to unveil their plans to circumvent the U.S. dollar, thus cratering, its value. Some report that they've already been laying the groundwork as their central banks have been methodically divesting from the U.S. dollar and U.S. bonds in favor of gold. How can you protect your IRA or 401k from the fallout from this landmark shift? One option is to diversify with gold from Birch Gold Group. Historically, gold has been a safe haven in times of high uncertainty, which is right now. Get a free info kit on tax-sheltered gold IRAs by texting the word MK letters to 989898. July 6th could mark a monumental shift happening among nations that control 1/3 of the world's GDP. Arm yourself with information to diversify your retirement savings. Text MK to 989898 and claim your free info kit from Birch Gold. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.